And co-host, you ready? Are you ready? All righty. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cue the damn theme song. Play it now. Yeah. We at the HeShePodcast. Yeah. We at the HeShePodcast. We at the HeShePodcast. Trey Jones, Lauren M. Trey Jones, Lauren M. at the HeShePodcast. Yeah, we at the HeShePodcast. HeShePodcast. Yeah, we at the HeShePodcast. We at the HeShePodcast. All righty, let's jump right on into it. Get on out of here, music. Thank you for everything that you did. LA will either build you or break every expectation you come here with. And most people don't find that out until it's too late. Welcome to the HeShePodcast USA, 2 perspectives, 1 culture. I'm Trey Jones from Louisiana. I work in public safety and I study for a living. No, I study people for a living, just so I can turn it into comedy later.
Lauren Monique. I'm a native of Washington, D.C. and Raleigh, North Carolina. I came here for beauty and content purposes, but I had no idea how the city was going to test my patience.
I came to LA looking for discipline, opportunity, and growth in comedy life, and I've been getting all of that whether it was ready or not.
Came to LA, but I didn't wait. I came to LA and I'm currently working in the service industry while building my brand.
Okay. So from the first moment that you came to LA, what did you expect coming to LA? We both transplants. What did you expect coming to LA? Since it's going to be our little icebreaker, let's get to know each other one-on-ones. Let's get to know each other one-on-one and give our audience a chance to actually get a vibe for us too. And we'll start with you, ladies, first.
So when I came here, I'm a big reality TV person. So I thought when I came here, it was going to be like The Hills, Vanderpump Rules, all those LA reality shows. And it was not. You know what I didn't realize? How dirty the city was. Like, no shade, but the city it's quite filthy. It's not as glamorous as, there are some glamorous parts, but that's what kind of took me aback. Like, wow, it's a little stinky, a little dirty. Okay, well, we'll get used to this.
Yes, I can agree with that, Lauren. Something else I could say that when I first came here, I went straight to Hollywood. I got out. I thought I was going to the stars, baby, to get my star the first day. I got off that plane and I went down there to Hollywood. When I seen all of what was going on there, from the unhoused individual to the filth to the scamming that goes on right in broad daylight, I was shocked. It did not give me what I was expecting, but I am very, very thankful for it, and I really enjoyed the experiment here.
Yeah, so like we both come from southern states, so it's a huge. Like I was born and raised in DC, so I'm used to the unhoused and the rats and the dirt on the streets and all that, the trash, whatever. But just coming directly from like a southern state where it's very clean, very conservative, very suburban, I was like, woo, this is. So I know you had to experience something similar. Like this is just not what I expected. Like
I think it was probably worse for me because I'm from the country.
times.
We got homeless folks, but I don't barely even see no homeless folks. So I really don't, you know what I'm saying? I really did not understand what to expect. I did not. And when I came here, I'm just like, oh, this is Hollywood. But I think me too, being someone from being from the country, I didn't really understand what Hollywood was. I thought I was coming to Hollywood to be in, but Hollywood is from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood, the city, is not the same as Hollywood, the industry. And I learned that moving here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? People in LA will cuss you out for. We talk about LA dirty, they will cuss us out because why did you come here expecting something else? Be grateful that we allowed you here. That's how they feel.
Hello.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that too. People are like, oh, everybody complains about LA. Well, go home then. Go back home. Go to where you came from. Go back to Middle America. Go back to the South, like wherever you're from. So they're quick to tell you, like, you don't like it here, you can go. Like,
right.
Point blank period.
So before we jump into today's topic, we're building HeShePodcast from the ground up.
So this means better cameras, better audio, and a real production setup so we can give you the experience that we know this show is meant to have.
If you want to support the growth of the show, we've got our GoFundMe and sponsor links available.
Anything helps, and everyone who supports is a part of building this with us from the beginning.
All right, let's get into it.
Get
First
into
up,
it.
we need to talk about Karmelo. Do you want to talk about this?
Lord have mercy. Yeah, let's
Let's
we
get
can
into it.
we have to as you know what I'm saying, we gotta speak on it because it's just these stories are a little too common.
Hmm.
A little too common, but like, this is a different situation. This is, but just always black boy in the news over an
Mm-hmm.
incident with a person of another nationality, ethnicity, what have you. And it's just like we always get what people seem or our people seem to think is the short end of the stick. I mean, the majority is obviously like, the majority of our people are on that side. Some are not. Some are, everybody has their own opinion, but for the most part, our people are standing with him and his family. But
Well, I seen it, and I don't want any black man to go to jail. I'm being realistic. I don't want to see none of my brothers in jail. I want us to actually take the time to learn how to not react to everything and have control of our emotions. I think that a lot of this stuff starts at home. You know what I'm saying? I get the outrage. I do. I don't want one of my brothers in jail. And I do understand that there is an inequality in between the blacks and everybody. I think we get treated the lowest of the lowest out of everyone. But I don't like to compare struggles and rock bottom between different races because we don't know how they feel. They could fairly well be feeling the same way. You know what I'm saying? Everything is we experience everything different. So when I look at this Karmelo Anthony case, I think no disrespect. Matter of fact, before I say how I feel, let's just get into the whole thing of it. Let's start at the beginning, where the incident begins. So if nobody is familiar with the Karmelo Anthony situation, hold on, let me pull up my notes so I don't mislead anyone. And everything here is alleged. We are not news anchors. This is commentary podcast style homegirl, homeboy conversation ever here at the He She Podcast. Two perspectives, one culture. That's all we doing is just bringing both of our perspectives together. We both from the same culture and we don't always agree. This is not a male versus female line. This is not a right or, and me and her are not always going to agree. We're going to have our conversation, but we're going to keep it tasteful here. And we also want to create a outlet for everyone to chime in. We want all of y'all to feel like this is your safe place to come and say what you want to say and not feel dumb about saying it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get it out. We ain't arguing.
yeah, because I haven't seen I know there was some new footage that was released of him or of the incident
Correct.
and how he was targeted or called out or whatever. I have not seen it, so I can't speak intelligently to that. But like you said, just
Okay, bet. Right here. We're on ABC News. So, according to ABC News, this happened in Frisco, Texas. Looks like Carmelo Anthony was at a track meet, a school event in Frisco, Texas in April 2025. During that track meet, from what I don't there's nothing on here about the weather, but from what black people have reported, we're just gonna be straight up and talk about it how people are talking about it. Because I'm not a news reporter, so we could just talk about this straight out. From what was reported, it was a rainy day. He was there at a track meet. Maybe there, you know how at track meets, let's describe the whole thing so y'all can see it. At track meets, most time kids sit in the bleachers and they're all if it's a big track meet, there are different teams sitting next to each other, but you always huddle with your own team. This particular day, I'm guessing they were having inclement weather and they had tents inside the bleachers where the students were sitting to stay dry. At some point, Carmelo Anthony, I don't you could correct me if I'm wrong. At some point, Carmelo Anthony is I guess seeking shelter from the rain and goes under this particular tent of one of the opposing teams and I'm not sure what led up to the incident, but something happens there. And Carmelo Anthony gets in a back and forth with some of the team members, and I think one of the team members, Austin, comes to sit next to Karmelo Anthony and I guess press him and say, hey, you got to go. Get from over here. We're telling you to leave. We don't want you here. Karmelo Anthony is not moving. He's standing 10 toes down. I'm standing right here. I'm not moving. Back up. If you touch me, something going to happen to you. And just that happened. I'm guessing the boys pressed Karmelo Anthony and one of the dudes maybe pushed him, pressed him. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Lauren's going to help me in a second. But something happened. Some physical contact happened. Mr. Karmelo Anthony went in his bag as good as he know and pulled out him from what the
It's a
evidence showed, a
projector.
pocket knife. He went in his bag or his pocket and he got him a pocket knife because they saying it was just a small object. But from what I seen, that was a knife. That was a knife.
They said he had a projector.
A,
I'm not sure.
a
Like,
projector.
remember the projectors that you use in math class? Pencil on one side and like the little thing on the other side, and then you spin it around.
Protractor?
Protractor.
Yes,
That's what it
I don't believe it was that. I think they said that it
Okay.
was a knife. Let's look it up. Let's look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
I should have already had this ready, but this is our first episode. Next time we're gonna be prepared.
Ozark Trail 6-in-1 multi-tool.
6-in-1 multi-tool. Okay, I see it.
So
I see it.
it was a knife. It was a Walmart blade from what they're saying.
So Karmelo Anthony did have a 6-in-1 blade knife. I ain't gotta pull it up, child, because I'm not even able to find it anyways. But yeah, he
It
had
was like
that
a
and he pulled
utility
it out
knife.
and he popped the boy. So after that happened, I guess Karmelo Anthony seen that, he hadn't stabbed the boy, and so he tried to run away full speed, baby. You see that video? He flew, he got on
Yeah,
down
I
the
see
road.
that.
And he ended up not leaving. I guess I don't know what was going through his head at the moment, but he ended up going to walk parts of the field, and one of the cops called him over like, hey, come talk to me. And he ended up arrested, ended up in jail, and then the trial went, and Karmelo Anthony ended up being sentenced to 35 years. The other boy, the child, Austin, did lose his life. And I do empathize with the family of Austin. I never want to see anyone lose their life, especially a child. He was a child, and now he does not get to tell his story. He's not here anymore. He won't get to graduate. It's a lot of things that Austin is going to miss out on. And Karmelo is too. I feel the same way. I feel really bad for Karmelo. He's not going to be able to graduate, but Karmelo is still alive, which means he does have the future to do whatever he wants to do. Austin doesn't have that. But
you think, I'm pretty sure he has the guilt from what happened.
that's
He has to
true.
live with that. Like, from the young man that they said that he was, like, never in trouble, good student, all of those things, like, I'm sure he has a conscience. Like, yeah, I was defending myself, but he doesn't get off scot-free. Like, he has to like, this incident will follow him for the rest of his life. Like,
Exactly, because I don't give a damn that he was no good kid. Good kids don't pull out no motherfucking knife and stab nobody. I don't give a fuck how good you is. You already had that knife on there. See, let me tell y'all something. Let me go and get into it. Now his family has the people who started a GoFundMe, and from what I heard, he had a damn public offender. How you got a GoFundMe and got all this money and y'all ain't got no good lawyers? Now they got a good team
yeah,
after, then
they
bought a
have a
new
legal
house and
team now.
all that with the damn GoFund money. And this is factual. You should have been teaching your son. And one thing I see about the Black community, we only come together when it's to free my cousin Pookie or rest in peace to Pookie, bitch. And I'm not freeing Pookie when Pookie got 35 bodies and 12 people in his damn bio. Long live Frederick. And Frederick died from trying to steal out of somebody's house. Kobe died from trying to rob somebody's grandma. And somebody got their get back on this motherfucking homeboy Boogie. I don't feel sorry for those type of people. So when it comes to Karmelo Anthony, I empathize with him. I don't want to see no young man that young lose everything to the fucking system. It is sad, but I blame the motherfucking parents. It's their job. That's where it started, and I hope y'all see this. It's y'all fault. In the Black community, y'all are fucking embarrassing. Y'all are embarrassing. Taking the time out of your day all day to scream and shout about a motherfucking Karmelo Anthony that stabbed somebody because he got 35 years, he live it. 35 years is the minimum what they gave his ass down there in Louisiana. Because I'm from the South. They'd electrocuted the fuck out of him and woke him the fuck back up, stuck a needle in him, took him back down, and would have been so it's nice to bury his ass. Would have had a good funeral for him. Yeah, and would have fed him good before they did all that to him. It could have got worse to me. That man gonna possibly do 15, if that.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
that, and he'll be walking. That man is set. He stood down. He stood 10. He applied pressure. Now you got to suffer the consequences. There was self-defense, bitch. Self-defense is defined equal or less force. All you doing is getting them up off of you. If that man didn't use no blade, you can't use no blade. If nobody shoots you, you can't shoot them. Now, I seen people talking about Mr. Child this, Mr. Child that. That's not the same. Stop thinking that you white and pandering for white acceptance, thinking that you're going to ever be equal to these fucking white people. Oh, if it was a white man, this would have happened. We've been going through this. This has been going on.
I mean, and that's why the kids too.
People for just being black.
Yeah.
Stop using that as an excuse to do dumb shit and want to get off. No. No.
We don't get
what
the
y'all
same
need to be doing is calling his motherfucking daddy, cussing him out. You should have did a better job. You should have taught him what self-defense is. And I hate to sound so bitter about it, but I'm passionate about us claiming our sense back and stop letting these people emotionally control us. For real. I honestly felt disgraced with fucking celebrities taking the time out their day to speak up for this dumb shit when we got other stuff that y'all could actually be using y'all voice for. And I don't speak on what we could be using it for because that'll take me off topic because I talk too damn much, but y'all got to get it together. My black people and everybody. And I don't expect everybody to agree with me because we're not all on the line. And I'm not right. Y'all not right. We all just learning and trying to understand this shit together. But from what I see, it got to start back at home. I ain't perfect. It's shit that I done done. I'd have been in Karmelo's position before, except I didn't kill no damn body. But I've met people take me to a place where they puppeting me around, making me react to dumb shit because my parents didn't teach me. Because I grew up with a non-existent father with a woman who was very emotional. And as a man, I can't do the same shit that women do. So I responded to situations the same way Karmelo Anthony responded. And what did they do? Send my bitch ass down the road. They treated me like what? A criminal. I didn't get a fucking chance of nobody screaming for me because I didn't kill nobody. He killed somebody. He deserves to sit what? His bitch ass in jail. Karmelo Anthony, we'll see you in 35 motherfucking years. To my black people, I love y'all. Talk to your kids. Teach them exactly what self-defense is. Equal or less force. He out. There she go. You can get them on in there, girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's how we're gonna close that out.
You go right in, and I don't want you to feel you. How do you feel? We got to hear you. This is the He/She podcast, not the He.
Agree with you on a lot of points. I do. Weapon was not the smartest thing he could have done. I want to know what his thought track, like his train of thought was. Like, I'm not sure how many boys it was that like jumped on him or intimidated him or whatever. But when I think about somebody pulling out a knife to defend themselves, you feel like you were going to be killed or harmed to the point where you needed to pull out a weapon. That's like, how scared was he? That's why I was like, I want to know his train of thought. Like, how scared was he that he was like, yo, I got to pull out this utility tool or whatever it was and get these dudes up off of me, or they're going to beat me to death. They're going to stomp me out or whatever. So I feel what you're saying. Like,
Right.
I would definitely, if I have no kids, but if I had a son right now, we would definitely have a conversation. Like, if that was you, how would you feel if not just white boy, Asian, Latino, whatever, do you get up in a fetal position? Do you just, take the hits? Do you feel like you need to pull out a weapon? Did he think they had weapons? Like, I just want to know what his train of thought was to be like, I got to go to this, gotta go to this point to defend myself. Knowing that, weapons can kill. Your hands can't really, I mean, you got to be Arnold Schwarzenegger or something to choke somebody out and kill him. So, I mean, but your hands can't really do what it pops in on Friday.
You win some, you lose some, but you live.
And it's not funny.
Everybody was laughing. Everything not damn funny. Lauren, you just hit a fucking point. When we were watching Friday, people was laughing, but there were a lot of good motherfucking messages throughout that full movie. We were laughing. Everything is not a joke. That was a great fucking lesson right there in itself. You win some, you lose some, but you live. Yeah. You live to fight and stand another day. Put the gun down, Karmelo. Put the knife down.
Yeah.
Put the knife down, Karmelo. You could have I done got my ass whooped plenty of times.
Like to be like, I gotta pull out this knife. And then they want to bring up the...
Look at my hair right here. My hair don't grow at the top because a black man was not ready to fight me. I ain't gonna say he was scared, because who the hell scared of me? I ain't that big pressure. but he bust me in the head with a hammer.
Dang.
With a hammer. I could have turned him in. But I'm so real and street, I let it slide.
He
That's
just went
black on black crime. That man was white. And let me tell you something. I'm not trying to be funny because the man that hit me wasn't white. The man that hit me was black. The man that
okay.
Karmelo rapped back was white. That's the
Yeah.
difference. Black on black crime, they don't give a damn about it. We don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to speak about that, but we want to talk about it when we get in trouble for doing dumb shit. Let me tell you something, and we're gonna get up off of this. I really love the point that you brought because that really just that tied everything in. That tied everything in. I get what you're saying though. You feel that he could have possibly just been fearing for his life. I understand what you're saying, and I do empathize with the point you made that if it were another race, they would have gotten less. I do agree with that. They would have gotten less, but I also feel like that's always been the case. We've been knowing this, so how do we
Yeah.
move now?
Yeah. We can't.
We can't keep using the same fucking dumbass excuse.
Yeah. We can't.
And before we leave, I'm gonna say this. Where you from again?
DC.
I'm from
Born and
Louisiana.
raised
Have you
there.
ever been scared of any other race? I feel like in the hood, I ain't saying he from the hood. Everybody ain't from the hood. Karmelo probably ain't from the hood, but I ain't never met a black person scared of no damn white person. Even a group of them, bitch. I would disrespect the fuck out of a group of white people.
Yeah.
You couldn't have
I've
been
never.
scared, Karmelo.
You're
Yeah,
right.
he might have
As
been.
little as I am, if a group of white girls came up to me and was like, "Oh, girl,"
It's huh?
I laugh in their face.
You
Girl,
need that?
okay.
Exactly, bitch. Pipe down, girl,
You
before
need
I show
that?
your
You
ass
need that.
how we freed ourselves, bitch. Before I show you what should have happened to your master hoe. But
Ooh,
we ain't gonna, I'm not racist, y'all. I love y'all, but this is just radio. Oh, they're gonna be like, your white tongue, bitch. Yeah, that's the only thing white.
oh, tell them don't even try it.
Yes. But yeah, so I just feel that, but hey, we
But
gonna go
yeah,
on. Yeah.
yeah, it's messed up on both sides.
You heard that?
Mm.
Well, that next segment is he said, she said. And basically, we're going to do a couple relationship scenarios. And me and her going to do 3 or 4 each scenarios. And we're going to go back and forward. Maybe we'll do 4, 2 each. And we both going to choose if that would have been a man or a woman. So he said or she said. So what's for lunch today? He said or she said?
I think that's a man. They always asking what's to eat. But women
He
just
said,
cook. That's what he said.
he said. We both said he said. So hey, we both on the ball with that. Yeah. He said, he said.
Women just gonna cook or fix their food. You not asking what's for lunch.
It's that time of the month. He said or she said.
I mean, you would think it was a she said, but a dude can say that too. Like, oh, the way you acting, it's that time of the month. You don't want to be, yeah, it's that time of the month. So
Or at
I'll
a
say that
female, girl, I'm not in the mood today. It's that time of the month.
we don't even, I don't really say it's that time of the month. I just be like, yeah, look, you know what it is. Oh, okay, yeah. But no,
Okay.
I'm gonna say he said again.
Say she said. So
Okay.
yeah, we complicit on that one. Alrighty, so the next one, and then you got it. Actually, you do too. Off the top of your head. He
Okay,
said,
where we
she
about to eat
said.
at?
He said, or she said. He said that. Where we about to meet at? Cause girl, I don't know. Cause I feel like the nigga is begging her to link anyway. She don't want his ass. He begging his shit, all begging in her motherfucking ass. Where we about to meet at?
That's a she said. I think where we about to meet at is a she, because it's like, okay, I'm not coming to your house, period. Like, first link, I'm not coming to your crib. And then I want to see like what you on. Like, we doing Roof Chris, we doing Steak 48,
Roof Chris.
we doing Applebee's, well, not even Roof Chris because that's not even, I mean, it's a fine dining, but like we doing Fogo, we doing Steak 48, we doing Crustacean, or we doing Norms, or we doing Denny's or something like that. Like, I just want to see where your head at. So
That's T there. Well, so 1 and 1. Next.
next is, who said that?
Definitely a girl.
Yeah,
She
I
said
say
that.
she said.
Yeah, I don't too much even hear unless it's a punk. I don't hear nobody saying, who said that?
That's a bone.
No real man ain't finna, it ain't nothing wrong with it, but we basing this off of, I feel
Real
like
life.
a, a, a whole percentage of the men
Yeah.
the whole percentage of the men ain't barely saying that. Who said that? Who? Nigga just gonna be like, who?
Ooh.
Who? Yeah.
The fuck?
All righty. So you want to do red flag, green flag next?
Yeah, we can.
All right. We're going to just do 2 scenarios each. So let's say, for instance, you just meet a dude, but every time you text him, he taking 3 to 4 days to respond. What if he got a job?
You have a break. You have multiple. If you work a regular 8-hour job, you have what, 2 15s and a third, or you get an hour-long break. You can text back. Everybody is 2026. Everybody's on their phones all the
Especially
time.
me.
Huh?
Especially me, because if you meet, you get 3-hour breaks because you don't do shit. But yeah, you right.
That's what I'm saying. You have a break to at least be like, hey, at work, text you, like, you just not going to leave me on red for no 3-4 days. Nope, red flag. Actually, you're getting blocked.
So that's a red flag, and you a clown.
Nick. And you're getting blocked. Yeah. Not doing.
You could do one now.
You meet a guy and this is the one. We still live together, but we're not together.
Wait a minute. You gotta elaborate a little bit. We splitting bills? We live together. We fucking?
No, that guy, the guy that you meet, and they living with their ex, but they're not together, but they still living together. Like, I've had a guy tell me before, oh, I still live with my BM or my ex, but we not together. I sleep on the couch.
Ain't no woman, no man, no dog, no goose, or nobody that I'm dating gonna be living with they motherfucking ex. I wouldn't give a damn what type of prenup agreement, none of that, kid, all that. And the dog. Y'all not living together because you might slip up and fall on that dick, and it's not happening.
Exactly.
No, you're gonna have
No.
to do your own. Go get you a hotel or something. That's not gonna work. I'll date a prostitute before I date a bitch living with their ex. I'm sorry. Because at least they get money. No. All you getting is problems, bitch, and full of calm on the side, not telling me about it. I'm not having it. No. So that's a double fucking red flag.
Red flag. Mm-mm.
Yes. All righty. Well, let's get into some viral moments. The next segment, it's called Culture Commentary. And this segment here, we just basically pull up clips of viral moments that we found to be interesting. And we're going to sit here. We've already looked over them. I don't want to get in trouble by putting people's stuff on here. Y'all know this is the first episode. So I'm just going to pull this picture up. And we know what happened. You can go look up what happened. And we're going to talk about the way we feel about what happened in this particular video. So,
you know how I feel.
In this video right here, I can actually pull up the audio.
Yeah.
On my phone. Because you sent it to me. Maybe I could just email it and we can watch it. Because she said, oh, we got to talk about this one. We got to talk about this one.
Because I'm going to
trying to find it. Okay, yeah, I'm finna email it to myself. Share, mail, yep. All right, boom, look at God. We doing that.
Started from the beginning.
Huh?
Started from the beginning, because what she says at the beginning of this video sets the tone right there. How do we start?
Okay.
What you say?
It's gonna start over. She was not scared, Gabby. I want her to slap. Oh, God.
Real big and bad. Real big and bad, making a scene. You, babe.
That was enough of that. So we're gonna put her back up here, and you start it off.
So one of the things, and I have to be very careful when I say this, because it's not the entire group, okay? But more often than not, this is okay. Let's start at the beginning of the video. The comment that the Latino, I don't want to say Mexican because I don't know, she could be from El Salvador, anywhere. The Latino young lady said, oh, you think I'm supposed to be scared of you because you're Black? I didn't know Black people were automatically scary. Am I missing something? Like, why are those two even in the same sentence? Oh, I'm supposed to be scared of you because you're Black? You are scared of me because I'm Black. That's why you said that. You're intimidated. Because, I mean, I wouldn't even say no stuff like that to nobody that I wasn't intimidated by. I'm supposed to be scared of you because you're big? Inside my mind, I'm like, damn, this bitch big as hell. I am scared, but I'm going to make her think that I'm not. Why did she even bring up her being Black? A lot of, people, Latinos in the LA area think like I never experienced cold hard racism until I moved here. And I just came from the South. Oh, what has a person called you an N-word before? No, they're so nice. Here, the stank faces, you get attitude when you in the lines, the to-go lines, rude, walking all up, like working. They're snooty, snotty, rude. Again, not all, but a lot have been. And this is from personal experience. You could say, I never had that happen. Good, good. I'm glad you never had to experience that. But I have. And this just rubbed me the wrong way from the beginning. Am I
So you
afraid
feel
of
like
you? Oh, I'm supposed to be afraid of you because you're Black. What does that have to do with anything? Oh, my baby's Black. No, your baby's mixed race. That Black woman right there does not appear to be mixed. So they won't be treated the same. I'm sorry. They're not. Like, let's not go there. My baby, when women of other ethnicities have kids by Black men, they think that's like a card they can swipe. Oh, my baby's Black. Like they can now claim Black, or they have the same experience as Black people because their child is mixed race, not Black. They're mixed. So no, they won't be treated the same, especially if they have more fair or lighter skin. So I didn't like that. Then she wanted to get all big and bad, and the girl's trying her hardest. She's okay. I'm not gonna do this. I mean, she's talking her shit, but she's she's like, okay, I'm gonna try to calm it down. I'm gonna try to de-escalate to myself, and she just steady antagonizing her. Oh, call ICE! Call! Why are you yelling and screaming all over the store? Why are you drawing attention? Why are you trying to create a scene? And then when the worker comes over there, oh, she said she's gonna slap me. You just did all this big bucking up. Then you're gonna try to make the Black girl look like, I was just over it. I'm like, that's
Well, me
crazy.
personally, I don't know how it started, but from what I'm looking at, this bitch is in the wrong, the Black girl. You shouldn't have been up in her motherfucking face. You could have walked on. You already know you kind of are a threat. We shouldn't be. You should be able to move in these spaces. I just feel like how you do anything is how you do everything. We keep letting these bitches get the advantage of us and embarrass the fuck out of us by allowing them to emotionally manipulate us into doing this every single time.
You're
And then they
right,
want to
as far
pull
as
out
giving
that
her the
camera.
reaction she was looking
I don't
for.
even know how this started though. We don't know. The
We
Black
don't know
girl could
how
have
it
been
started.
being rude to her. But from what I'm seeing is I'm thinking, putting myself in the situation. And I'm looking from this girl's point of view, listening to her voice and tone and everything in the Black girl thing. The Black girl got her headphones in, which means she probably on the phone talking to somebody. This girl is in the store shopping with her friend. Her friend is telling her no, no, which means they are scared. You know what I'm saying? She is scared. It kind of to me gives that the Black girl is the agitator. I don't want to blame my people on everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. But the Black girl doing like, shut the fuck up, you making a scene, gives that she was on that before the camera came out. She was on that. And she probably did say she was going to call ICE on them. Maybe there was a situation, maybe they bumped each other. They're
Yeah,
shopping in
I
this
don't doubt
store.
that she said it.
So,
I don't doubt that she said it, but
hold on. They shopping in the store and it's racks in there. So it's given that they might have been looking through the same racks. Maybe they bumped into each other or something. I'm just giving some type of scenario. And maybe shit got slick real quick. And maybe the Black girl did probably say something. Watch where the fuck you going or something. And we already have tension between both races everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not blaming the Black girl. It could have went the whole opposite way. But from what I'm receiving from this video, the girl is recording for her safety. At the same time, she is standing her ground for herself. But she still gives scary. And she's just saying what she feels is going to protect the situation. Because when you're in a situation where your adrenaline is rushing, you tend to talk more shit and say things that you feel are going to make you feel more acceptable at the moment. No, bitch, you ain't Black. And your baby ain't Black, bitch. That's a mutt. No disrespect to the baby. That ain't no motherfucking Black baby. If you mix with anything, well, I think that's different. I hate when I say that because when I put chocolate syrup in white milk, it's black. It can't go back to white. So they are black, but they just don't receive the same life experience here or anywhere else that people that are darker comfort we have. You know what I'm saying? She don't understand that. So even if your baby gonna get looked at as praise, baby, because he mixed. They gonna treat him good. He ain't gonna have the same shit.
Oh, he got that good hair.
Exactly. Exactly. So I get where you coming from with that. But from this video, I don't necessarily get that. But I'm not saying you wrong. I can't say that because neither me or you was there, hell. But I can see your point too. Maybe the bitch was out of race by saying, oh, you know, I'm not scared of nobody just because you black. You know what I'm saying? Because
But
sometimes
where
we
did that
be
come
tripping.
from? Where
Because
did that come from?
sometimes we be tripping. I take
No, 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 no,
accountability
no, no.
for us.
Where did that come from?
I'm not scared of you because you black, because she got a black man. So she feel like J-Lo from the block, baby. Have you ever been in the hood and just knew this white girl that live in the hood or somebody that's not black that live in the hood that act just like us? It's not even that they cosplaying. They just was raised around us. It's all that they fucking know. Not saying that this is that. I'm not taking account of. I'm not making what she said or
Girl wasn't raised
anything
around no black
feel
women because she
good.
wouldn't have been scared like that. She wouldn't even have said that shit.
She wasn't. She was standing her ground though at the same time.
She wasn't
Hit me.
standing that
Call
ground.
ICE. What up? Call
I'm
ICE. It's given she was raised around us, Lauren. Look, I ain't taking up for her. Fuck her. She ain't my friend. Fuck her. Call ICE on the bitch. All I'm saying is, what I'm receiving from this video is the black girl was probably in the wrong. It's given that probably they bumped each other on the clothes
saying the
rack.
same thing. You
But
talk about my race and say, "Oh, am I supposed to be scared of you because you black?" I'd be like, "I'll call ICE on your ass." When you want to go racial comment for racial comment, you say something about me being black.
so you feel
I'm
like
saying
she
call
already said
ICE.
that before the video? Because
No, she said, "I want to call." She said, "Am I supposed to be scared of you because you're black?" And then that's when the other girl said, "Oh, sounds like she's talking lower than the other one." And the woman standing with the camera is closer, so you're picking up more of what the Latino girl is saying
correct.
than the black girl. So she started it with the black comment. So she said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna call ICE," or whatever she said. She
This
mentioned
video
ICE.
didn't start the altercation though. That's what I'm telling you. So we can't
No, it
say
started beforehand for sure. But
exactly.
with
So
that
we
girl
don't know
having
what
her ear
happened. The
clawed in,
video is not enough for us to suggest that old girl started it because it just starts here. And when somebody pulls out their phone to start recording, people do that when they're guilty. True. People do it when they're guilty. Like a man might pull out his phone, try to record his bitch when he in the wrong and trying to make her, embarrass her or
yeah,
something.
oh, they famous for
But
doing that. Don't
at the
get me.
same
Don't be
time,
friends
I
with me.
don't feel that about this. You know what I'm saying? But it could have
I do.
been. Who knows? The bitch
I
could be
do.
a master manipulator. And she done manipulated the fuck out of me into believing her. She
Yeah,
probably did start
like
with
they
the
do
black girl.
everybody. Next,
But next caller. So this right here, the New York Knicks played in New York and they had a big old gathering. A big gathering,
a big
man.
riot.
Yes. And a similar situation
Understand
happened.
that.
So
How,
let's take her off of this.
yeah, please,
So
before I
it's
get even more hot and heated.
this New York Knicks girl. I found the video. We about to, it ain't gonna be that much longer, y'all. We've been on 44 minutes. We still got a little while. Sorry for the dead silence too. But this is a real show. We ain't faking it.
Are we pausing?
Nope. I'm about to show you something right now. Okay, so I'm about to share the screen and show y'all this right here. We're gonna jump into this real quick and then we're gonna hurry up and finish the show so we can get up out of here. So this happened over the edge. I hate to show y'all this like this, but this is News Buzz. Shout out to News Buzz UK. This girl was on the pole up there, and I guess she was doing what New Yorkers do, showing out. They were celebrating the game because it's been a minute since they had won. And this girl was at the bottom before, just talking trash, 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 trash. And so I don't know if her and the girl having words because the girl was doing too much above her head, doing splits and all type of dropping it hot on the pole, and the white girl couldn't take it because she didn't have enough ass to do it. But she
I
was
stand
talking
after
normal.
her then.
The black girl looks down and leans down and say, "Why you mad, bitch? Why you mad?" So the black girl, I hate to say it like that, the black girl. The New Yorker, the New Yorker,
We're differentiating here.
the
We're not
New
being racist.
Yorker looked down at her and asked her why you hating. And as the New Yorker was trying to come down, I guess she was done doing her little stunt and stuff. The white girl started pulling on her leg. She started pulling on her leg like she was gonna knock her off, telling her, "Oh, you do." So what the black girl did was calm down a little bit more, as you seen in the video, and completely snatched her ass off that pole. Completely snatched her off that motherfucking pole.
So what's
Let me
your
show y'all
defense
you
for
peace.
this, Trey? What's your defense for this?
For this, the white girl got what the fuck she was looking for. She didn't.
Ma. Why do they
Isn't that
always feel like
happy?
they're the conduct or moral police for everything?
Fuck that.
Well, get
I
down. You're
hadn't
not
been
supposed to be
that
doing
happy
that.
since they did that down there in Mississippi with the fucking chair. I hadn't been that happy to see something like that since they beat the shit out them white folks down there in Mississippi or wherever they was in Alabama.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Keep your hands to yourself and your mouth too sometimes, because you
And
run
your
too
mouth.
motherfucking much, you're gonna get
What
bumped
this
in it.
girl is doing up on that pole don't have nothing to do with you.
At all. She was celebrating.
Now, if
She was
she was
having a
shaking her
good
butt
time.
and pee or doo-doo was falling, then I might be like, hold on, bitch. Like, whoa.
She was
Come on
on a
now.
whole nother dimension.
Or I would
Climbed up that
move.
damn
I'm not
pole.
standing under somebody's ass.
Girl,
Shaking it.
you just want to be
Move.
there sitting and chilling. I understand you just trying to watch the parade and shit,
Woo,
but fuck
shut
you.
up.
Everybody was having a good time and you ruined the vibe with all that and you got your ass whooped. And the internet was trying to say the black girl was bullying. She wasn't bullying. She
She's
did
not
a whole
bullying.
interview and spoke out and said she wasn't bullying.
Now, that was self-defense.
That was self-defense. Equal a greater force.
And that
Equal
was
a less
greater.
force.
When
That
it
was
was
equal.
that one, it was great.
You tried to knock her down, so she knocked your ass down. That's equal, bitch. We equal. Police ain't do nothing about that. Then you punched her in the
Action.
back, bop, bop, bop. So she punched your ass in the head, bop, bop, bop. Equal force. It wasn't greater. That was perfect. Thank you, black sister. You really did a
Thank you,
great
black
job.
sister.
You did a great job. Let's give her an actual round of applause because she
Yeah, let's
did
give
her
her
fucking dig
a
one.
hand.
Exactly. A round of applause. Shout out to you. When you want to come to the podcast, you just let us know.
Happy
You want to come over here and talk
Juneteenth.
about it. Happy Juneteenth to you,
Even though it's
Queen.
the 25th.
Exactly.
Keep these. And
Yes.
stop putting their hands on us. Stop talking to us when we're not talking or putting our hands on them.
Exactly.
You're not the moral police. You're not the conduct police.
Next caller. All righty, this next last segment, because we is running short on time. We've been on here for 48 minutes. The next segment is going to be... Actually, we're going to jump right into it. Let's go ahead and talk about Clive Davis. The legendary Clive Davis.
Rest
The
in peace. Let's
innovator.
start off respectfully.
The biggest, the most known white man in black music. Clive Davis, the most respected master. No, I'm just playing. I love Clive Davis. I really respect Clive. He did a lot of great work with Whitney Houston. What's her name? Anita Baker, right? No. Aretha Franklin. Jennifer Hudson. I love Jennifer Hudson. I got Jennifer Hudson right here. So I really do respect the work that he did. And I really do feel like they should celebrate him coming up at this BET Awards. I think it really would be good for them to celebrate him. He deserves a celebration, even though we do got a lot of things we got to get into. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start this one off. Clive Davis. What the fuck was on that note that Whitney Houston gave to Brandy? He did not. Brandy, come down here. Come down here to the He She podcast. We want to know,
she ain't never.
What was on that. She ain't never what?
She ain't never gonna. What?
She'll come down here. She might not talk about that damn paper. She'll come over here. Brandy will come to the He She podcast.
No. I said she'll never talk about that.
I pay her. Brandy, I got 1.6 million. If you come down here, I got you a check.
She could be like, I got that in the bank right now in my
She ain't got it liquid.
money.
She ain't got it liquid where she can just pull it out of her ass. I'm giving you cash.
You do got it liquid. You
money
don't think
in
so?
a bag. Come down here, Brandy. We got it.
Yeah, I think she got it in the liquid.
How do you feel about Clive Davis, though? What is your standing on Clive Davis? What do you think he going, heaven or hell?
So, my mother has always loved Clive Davis. Like, she's always held him very high. Like, oh, he discovered Whitney. Whitney is who she is today, and all that because of him, and a lot of other Black artists. So I never really had a negative outlook on him. I still don't, but I do have some questions because now that we have the socials and the Googles and all that and all this, and people are doing these think pieces on him and starting to, now, I don't know if they're fact or fiction, but some things on the internet that I was just shocked to hear that that he's not the person that, he wasn't the person that we thought he was. He was very not nice, allegedly. Let me say that, allegedly.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
I just
You
heard
can
that
talk
he was
about it.
not
Hell, he gone. What he
Yeah, he
gonna
was
do? Sue
not,
you?
so I have caught myself going down the Clive Davis rabbit hole on TikTok, but you don't know what's real and what's fake, what to believe and not to believe. Like, I can't just because people can make up anything. So right now, it's respectfully rest in peace, Clive Davis.
Rest in peace.
Right, it's what he did for the music industry. Because just like, what he's done for the music industry, people say, oh, separate the music from the personal life or the business from the personal life. Because I definitely have done that with Mr. Robert Kelly. So if we're not muting R. Kelly, and he's been proven to do certain things that are not, yeah.
Everybody was doing their little challenge on TikTok. R. Kelly is that man. Boosie say that R. Kelly got more hits than Michael Jackson. How you feel about that?
More than Michael Jackson?
Boosie said R. Kelly is the only person who can do a versus with Michael Jackson and win.
He can definitely do a versus with him.
Girl, Michael Jackson just outsold the whole world stacked. Everybody combined ain't touching Michael Jackson. But I
think
do feel
that's
like
the
R. Kelly
only
got more
one that
hits.
can kind of stand to him, or I guess Stevie Wonder maybe could stand toe to toe with him.
Now even Stevie Wonder can see that's a damn lie.
Stevie, let me stop. Stevie Wonder, salute from back
But
here.
But yeah, all in all, we really do respect you, Clive Davis. Rest in peace to you. The black people ain't feeling you though, but I say rest in peace to you.
Oh, this all started coming out since TikTok came out. So all these years I ain't never heard that stuff about him until of recent, and now that he's passed on, people are just, yeah, I don't know.
All right. Last but not least, let's get into Lizzo real fast. So, if you don't know, Lizzo dropped a brand new, beautiful album called I'm a Bee, I'm a mother, I'm a king. I love this album, but the people wasn't receiving it well. Somebody made a post said she ain't sell but 2.2K. Now I didn't do no damn research. I just read it. They said she sold 2.2K in the first week, and I was really impressed because I probably couldn't sell one. But everybody else saying that's a flop. Is 2.2K a flop?
2,200 people, and
That ain't
she's
good.
in front of millions. What
Yeah.
do you think?
I
If you
mean,
do 2.2K, I'm gonna be proud of you because we coming from like no one knows
well, Lizzo, I
who we
tried to
are
help
for
you,
real.
good.
Lizzo doing
I
2.2K.
Lizzo, the big artist, yes, the Grammy Award winning Lizzo, 2.2K.
I just want
Lizzo,
to show
I
her
tried to
out.
help you, but they
I am
they
a
they
DC.
saying you done fucking flop. So let me go and bring it to you, Lizzo. You ought to be motherfucking ashamed, Lizzo. I really do love you and I respect you, but I think you just gonna
Do
have
we
to
know
take
that
this
to be true though?
motherfucking L. You gotta take this L, Lizzo. You sold 2.2K, you got a Grammy. I think what it was though is you fucked up your image with all that body weight loss that you lost. Then you had that old funny ass lawsuit going on with them people discussing, sexual allegations against you that did get dropped, but I don't think you emphasized enough on that with the people. And Lizzo, I think you were put as a pawn. I don't want to say that because you are talented, but from a visual marketing standpoint, when I'm looking at Lizzo, I felt like you were marketed to the bigger girls and body positivity. That's what people loved and respected your artwork for. When you change the body, it don't match the music no more. So all that go little play shit ain't working for the public. I fuck with you. So I listen
Is
to
she
it every
really
day.
that much smaller though? Like she's still
Lizzo look good. Lizzo is T now. Lizzo is T when she was bigger too, but she lost a lot
no,
of
I'm not saying
goddamn
she's
weight.
not T. I'm just saying like, is she
Yeah.
way smaller? Like when I
You
saw her
saying
recently.
she got the Saucy Santana because when he got his body done, hell, I couldn't tell. It looked exactly the same as when it started. Is that what you trying to say? Lizzo ain't nothing looking different. She still look big as a house.
See, I love you. Um, I do
I
love
love
you.
Saucy Santana too.
No, I'm saying she definitely looks like she's lost weight for sure. She's not the original Lizzo, the debut Lizzo, but I don't think she's like me. Like, damn, you just
You don't
skinny
think
mini
that in the
model.
lawsuit?
Like when I saw her perform "Sexy Lady" for what was it, the Sports
Sexy
Illustrated
lady. I'm not sure.
on the catwalk, the runway,
Give me your
whatever she just did.
number.
But the thighs was still thighin'. The ass was, yeah, she still looked like maybe not a BBW, just a BW. Yeah,
Yeah, you said the live at
not
the
a
front porch.
3X, but she's a 1X.
She was at
Yeah.
the front porch. Lizzo is that girl. Lizzo, let me tell you something, baby. You don't need to impress anybody. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to have fun on my show. This is a comedic type podcast, but you're doing well in my hands. I don't give a fuck. You ain't got to listen to us, girl. Keep dropping your music. I'm going to bump that shit. I played your song all damn near my whole 8-hour shift last night. So I'm trolling, but I really think you're that girl. But I'm realistic as well. I'm not going to sit here and dick
Yeah.
ride you
Shout out
and
to her
just
for using Sexy
say it.
Lady,
But
DC native.
you got like 3 hits on there. Sexy Lady, Happy to Be, 'cause I'm happy. I love that. I like that beat. I'm a me, I'm a mo. I like 3 songs on there. Hell, that's some, and I play 'em. I don't really do the whole full albums anyway. I've never been a full album type of person. I'm not listening to all that shit. It oversaturates my brain and don't do all that shit. I like 3 or 4 songs by y'all, and I move the fuck on to the next project. But thank you, Lizzo, so much for being here. We love you. I'm gonna buy the album because I ain't shit and I shouldn't be talking about it if I ain't bought it. I just listen for free because I pay for Apple. Alrighty, let's get to closing it out. I'ma play my song again while we do the closeout. Yeah, we leaving, we leaving, we leaving. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Waiting in LA. Waiting
That's
in
my
LA. Word. Do you want to give any advice or anything before we go? One thing before I go, I just want to let y'all know that this is our actual. You want to go first, or you want me to go?
Oh, it's already going. So go
Oh
first and
yeah,
say
girl,
yeah.
I be talking. I been slid the fuck on in there and said it. But so before I go, I want to let y'all know that anything that you visualize in your head, all you got to do is get up and do it. And that's why we came here today and decided to just go ahead and put this out there. It's not easy to get in front of this camera and just
It's
start
not.
talking or connect. Me and her don't know we damn each other. We just met. Me and her are mutuals on Instagram, and we're gonna be sister and brother soon. The bond is gonna grow, and we built this from the ground up. So I just really want to appreciate each and every person who actually take the time to watch this full thing. You will be able to have smaller clips too, but I really genuinely from the bottom of my heart want to say thank you so much. And I want you to believe in yourself and anything that you want to do, you can do it. Just do it.
Just to piggyback off of Trey, it's not easy. This first episode means everything to us. If you stay to the end, if you laughed, if you cussed us out, if you engaged in any way, we appreciate you for at least tuning in. I hope you stay for next week. Like he said, it's not easy to get up here, and we're reading off of scripts and getting the flow of it together. So just bear with us. We appreciate you bearing with us. We appreciate anyone who donated. That really, really means a lot. Like our OGs, our day ones. I'll say even 3-6 months from now, y'all are gonna see the growth, the improvement, like everything. We have the rawness here. We just once we fine tune it.
Yes, thank you so much. And I just, from me to you, thank you so much, Lauren, for trusting my vision. Thank you so much for being so open to just doing this. I really appreciate you so much from the bottom of my heart. Like this means the world to me. You know, I am very serious about this. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time, guys. And when how I met Lauren is I was on Instagram and I had a post going viral at the moment that spoke on a situation I was going through. We won't get too much into it, but me and her resonated there. And I clicked her account. Sometimes I be going to look at y'all now. I be going to look. And I looked at her account and I seen energy. I felt her. I didn't just see, I felt her. And she had voice messaged me, I think, responding to the
Good
video.
for a voice
And
message
when I
now.
heard that voice, I said, that's the girl I want on the podcast. That's the fucking girl I'm getting on the podcast. And I had already started something with somebody else. Oh, scratch that. That's the girl who I want on the fucking podcast. So that's how we got here.
Thank you,
That's how I
thank you.
got Lauren, and that's how you got the He She podcast. I am he, Trey Jones, and well,
I'm
Trey
she,
motherfucking Jones. And
Lauren Monique.
yes. So let's get to our closing thing. So right here, we're gonna get to closing. So thank you so much for spending an hour with us. I just want to thank you all so much for spending an hour with us. If you agree with us, just leave a comment. If you agree with the he, for the men that agree with the he, put he. You agree with she, put she. We ain't here to split
If
everything
you're
up,
a
but we just
he
want
that
to
agree with
know
she, put she.
who y'all feeling with every topic. So if y'all want to back up, let's do a rundown of what we did talk about. Today we talked about We did an icebreaker. We had a segment in here for our sponsors. We talked about Karmelo Anthony. We played He Said, She Said game. We did a section about viral moments. We did a LA cultural segment. I don't think we really did that. We did Clive Davis and we did Lizzo Bop or Flop. And right now is the closing. So I just wanted to give you a recap of everything we did. So, yeah. Thank y'all so much again for coming here, and hopefully we will see you all next Friday. If we don't film next Friday, just be sure to go to HeShePodcastUSA on all platforms. Subscribe to our newsletter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure to leave a topic in our comments. Thank you so much,
Please.
Lauren M, for being my
Thank
beautiful,
you,
gifted host.
Trey.
And thank you all so much for joining us here
Thank
today.
you guys. Woo woo. See y'all next week.
Oh, let me turn on our music before we go. Let's turn them up before we leave. Yeah. We gon' freestyle. We got Lauren in it. We got Lauren in it. Bitch, I'm in the kitchen with them cookies on the laptop. We on Riverside and we got them hoes mad. Lauren M in the back sitting in her lawn chair, but she in her room.
Look like I had one to get y'all.
I'm
Okay.
done. Okay. Bye, y'all. We love y'all.